Friends, let's get real for a second. We need to talk about something that affects all of us, something we often overlook until it's too late. Driving at night, it's a gamble. Every time you get behind the wheel after dark, you're taking a risk. You're rolling the dice with fate every time you turn that key. The odds are not in your favor. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, they don't mess around. They compile data, analyze trends, and issue warnings. Their numbers tell a story, and it ain't pretty. The statistics are alarming, and they paint a grim picture of what happens on our roads at night. Fatal crashes? 3 times more likely after the sun goes down. That's a staggering increase, and it's something we can't ignore. Why? Because darkness hides things. It conceals hazards that are easily visible during the day. Dangers multiply in the shadows. Animals, debris, and even other vehicles can appear out of nowhere. We're talking reduced visibility, plain and simple. Your headlights can only do so much. You can't react to what you can't see. By the time you notice an obstacle, it might be too late. Then there's fatigue, that silent killer. Driving while tired is just as dangerous as driving under the influence. Our bodies crave sleep, especially when it's dark. The natural rhythm of our bodies makes us more prone to drowsiness at night. Add in impaired drivers, folks who shouldn't be behind the wheel in broad daylight, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Alcohol and drugs impair judgment and reaction times. But here's the thing about night driving. It's also alluring. There's a certain magic to the night that draws us in. That open road bathed in moonlight, it calls to us. The tranquility and solitude can be irresistible. The hum of the engine, the solitude, the feeling of freedom. It's intoxicating. We feel like we own the road, like we're the only ones out there. But friends, never forget the risks. The allure of the night can be deceptive. We're about to dive into the deep end, into the heart of darkness. We're going to explore the real dangers that lurk on the roads after dark. We're talking true stories, folks. Real incidents that have left lasting scars on those involved. Real-life nightmares that happened on the road when the sun went down. These are not just statistics. They are real people, real lives. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We're in for a journey through the perils of night driving, and it's not for the faint of heart. There's a certain romance to night driving, isn't there? The way the world seems to shrink down to just you and the road, the hum of the engine your only companion. It's a time when the usual hustle and bustle of life fades away, leaving you with a sense of freedom and solitude that's hard to find elsewhere. The world feels quieter, more intimate. The silence of the night wraps around you like a comforting blanket, and the darkness seems to hold secrets just waiting to be discovered. It's a time when your thoughts can wander freely, unburdened by the distractions of the day. The highway stretches out before you like a ribbon of possibility. Each mile brings you closer to the unknown, to new experiences and adventures that lie just beyond the horizon. It's a journey that promises excitement and discovery, a chance to escape the mundane and embrace the extraordinary. It's just you, the open road, and the endless night sky. The stars above seem to guide your way, their light a reminder that there's a vast universe out there full of mysteries and wonders. It's a feeling of being part of something bigger, of being connected to the cosmos in a way that's both humbling and exhilarating. Easy to get lost in the moment, easy to forget the danger lurking just beyond your headlights. The road ahead may seem clear, but the darkness can hide many things, obstacles, creatures, or even other travelers with less than noble intentions. It's a reminder that the open road, while alluring, is not without its perils. But that's the thing about the open road. It can be a deceiver. It lures you in with promises of freedom and adventure, but it can also lead you into the unknown where the familiar rules no longer apply. It's a place where the line between reality and imagination can blur, where the unexpected can become the norm. It whispers promises of adventure and escape, but it can just as easily lead you astray. The road can take you to places you never intended to go, to situations you never anticipated. It's a journey that requires vigilance and caution, a reminder that not everything is as it seems. The further you drive into the darkness, the more your senses play tricks on you. The shadows seem to come alive, shifting and changing with every turn of the wheel. Your mind begins to conjure images and sounds that may or may not be real, a testament to the power of the unknown to unsettle and disturb. Shadows seem to move. Your mind conjures images in the periphery. It's a phenomenon that can be both fascinating and terrifying, a reminder of the thin line between reality and illusion. The darkness can play tricks on your mind, making you question what you see and hear and leaving you with a sense of unease that lingers long after the journey is over. And then there are the stories. The tales that have been passed down through generations, whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones. These stories are a testament to the enduring power of the unknown, a reminder that the open road has always been a place of mystery and intrigue, the ones whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones. These stories capture the imagination, drawing you into a world where anything is possible. They remind us that the open road is not just a physical journey, but a journey of the mind and spirit as well. Tales of strange encounters, unexplained phenomena, and chilling events that defy explanation. These stories are a reminder that the world is full of mysteries, that there are things out there that we may never fully understand. They add an element of intrigue and excitement to the journey, a sense of wonder that keeps us coming back for more. These stories remind us that the open road isn't just a path to a destination, it's a place unto itself, a realm where the ordinary rules of life don't always apply. It's a place where the unexpected can happen, where the journey can be just as important as the destination. It's a place unto itself, a place where the veil between our world and something darker, something unknown, can wear thin. It's a reminder that the open road is not just a physical space, but a mental and emotional one as well, a place where our deepest fears and desires can come to the surface. A place where the veil between our world and something darker, something unknown, can wear thin. It's a place where the boundaries between reality and imagination can blur, where the familiar can become strange and the strange can become familiar. It's a journey that requires courage and curiosity, a willingness to embrace the unknown and see where it takes you. So, before you answer the call of the open road, remember this: there's a reason why they call it driving at your own risk. The road can be a place of great beauty and adventure, but it can also be a place of danger and uncertainty. It's a journey that requires preparation and caution, a reminder that the open road is not to be taken lightly, because out there in the darkness, you're on your own. The road can be a place of solitude and reflection, but it can also be a place of isolation and vulnerability. It's a journey that requires self-reliance and resilience, a reminder that the open road is a place where you must rely on your own wits and instincts. And sometimes, the only thing more terrifying than what's chasing you is what you might find if you stop running. The open road is a place of endless possibilities, but it's also a place of endless uncertainties. It's a journey that requires courage and determination. A reminder that the open road is a place where anything can happen and where the only limits are the ones you set for yourself. Let's talk about the practical stuff for a minute. The things they teach you in driver's ed, but somehow fade into the background when you're cruising with the windows down, tunes cranked up. At night, your vision is compromised, plain and simple. You've got a limited field of view and your depth perception is shot. That means judging distances, spotting obstacles, it all becomes trickier. Then there's fatigue, the silent saboteur. Our bodies are hardwired to sleep when it's dark. Doesn't matter how many energy drinks you slam, that biological clock is ticking. Fatigue impairs your reaction time, your judgment, your ability to stay alert. It's like driving with a handbrake on, folks. And let's not forget about the wildlife. Nocturnal animals, they become bolder after dark. Deer, raccoons, even the occasional moose, they're out there. And a collision with one of these critters, well, it's not going to end well for you or the animal. So, before you hit the gas pedal, ask yourself, are you truly prepared for the challenges of driving at night? Because out there in the darkness, awareness is your best defense. Now, let's get to the good stuff. The stories that make your hair stand on end, the ones that keep you up at night, wondering if there's more out there than meets the eye. The reason we're all gathered here tonight, the stories that have been passed down from one weary traveller to another, whispered in hushed tones around campfires and truck stops. I've crisscrossed this country, worked jobs most folks wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. From coast to coast I've seen it all, the good, the bad and the downright terrifying, and along the way I've heard my share of tales. Tales that make you question reality, that blur the line between the living and the dead. True stories from truckers, travellers, folks who've stared into the abyss on a lonely stretch of highway. People who have experienced things that defy explanation, that challenge our understanding of the world. There's the one about the phantom hitchhiker, a recurring figure on a desolate stretch of Route 66, a story that has been told and retold each time with a new twist, a new detail that makes it all the more chilling. Drivers swear they see a young woman on the side of the road, thumbing a ride. She's there one moment and gone the next, leaving drivers questioning their sanity. But when they stop, she vanishes. No trace, no sign that she was ever there. Just an empty road and the lingering feeling that something isn't quite right. Some say it's the ghost of a girl who died in a car crash years ago, searching for a way home. A restless spirit, forever bound to the place where her life was tragically cut short. Then there's the story of the haunted truck stop in West Virginia. A place where the air is thick with the weight of the past, where the walls seem to whisper secrets of long ago. Legend has it that a group of miners lost their lives in a cave-in nearby. Their spirits, unable to find peace, are said to haunt the truck stop, their presence felt by all who pass through. Now their spirits roam the truck stop at night, whispering through the wind, rattling chains and leaving icy handprints on the windows of parked trucks. Truckers have reported feeling a chill in the air, hearing voices when no one is around, and seeing shadowy figures out of the corner of their eyes. These are just a taste, folks, a mere glimpse into the world of the unknown that exists just beyond the reach of our headlights. A world where the line between reality and the supernatural is blurred. A glimpse into the world of the unknown that exists just beyond the reach of our headlights. Because out there in the darkness, anything is possible. The road holds many secrets, and not all of them are meant to be uncovered, because out there in the darkness, anything is possible. The next time you find yourself on a lonely stretch of highway, remember these tales. They might just save your life, or at the very least, keep you company on those long, dark nights.